Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Let me start by thanking all of you, regardless of what you had to say on the issue. I think that the comments that were made were certainly interesting, needless to say. I don't agree with many of them, but I do respect the fact that we can all stand at this podium or at a podium and we can say what's on our mind and say what we think is best for the constituents that we represent. Mr. Speaker, today we have a golden opportunity. We have a golden opportunity to lead by example in reducing the size of state government. Today we can take one of the first steps, allowing to let the people decide, the people who pay the bills. The people who pay the bills will make the final decision. Some people have talked about the money. It's not much money. Well, I got to tell you, maybe, it's not a lot of money in terms of the big scheme, but $15 million where I come from is a lot of money. Reducing the size will also make for a more efficient legislature in building consensus. It will also make for better discussions and clear debate. This has nothing to do with control. It has to do with the two things that I just mentioned. I truly believe that, my colleagues. Now, they talk a little bit about the change from 63,000 to 83,000. I got to be honest with you, I don't think it's a big deal. I don't think it's a big deal. I believe that the technological advances in communication, in transportation, the modern communication mechanisms, email, Facebook, Twitter, we have so many tools at our disposal that we never had before. And I will be honest with you, before we went into the new districts, I was representing somewhere in the area of 75,000 people. And I really couldn't tell the difference. It was not that big a deal to me. Some of the city legislators are indicating that they're going to lose legislators. The rural legislators are indicating that they're going to lose legislators. Yeah, you're both right. But I think it's important to note that the ratio of representation between urban and rural members will remain equivalent. Make no mistake about it. Make no mistake about that fact. There will be equal representation, one person for one vote. Now let me close by saying that I was very happy to take prime sponsorship of this bill when I asked if I could do so. I was very pleased and very happy because I believe strongly in this legislation. Former Speaker Sam Smith thought it was very important. I met with the Speaker some time ago and we discussed it, and it was very important to him. And it's also very important to me and many other members sitting in this chamber. What I would ask you all to do is think about what you're doing here. You are allowing the people to make the decision, the people who pay the bill. Having said that, again, I thank you for your participation in the process, and I would ask for an affirmative vote on House Bill 153.